The following program is a Crossings TV special presentation.
In the 3rd century BC, the idealistic poet and reformer Chu Ran drowned himself to protest against his emperor's policies. The locals raced in their boats in the attempt to rescue the poet. To prevent fish and water dragons from eating his body, the locals beat their drums and splashed their paddles. This was the beginning of the dragon boat racing. The 23rd annual Hong Kong Dragon Boat Festival in New York City is an annual sporting and multicultural event held in August on Meadow Lake. This festival celebrates the 5th moon on the 5th month of the lunar calendar. With over 120 dragon boat teams and over 2,000 participants competing, the Hong Kong Dragon Boat Festival in New York City is the largest dragon boat racing in the United States. Among these dragon boat teams, 6 amazing teams share their experiences and training techniques for this most anticipated event of the year. These teams include the Electric Dragons, Dragonflies, New York Dragon Riders, Fire Dragons, the Misfits, and the Standard Chartered Dragons.
It's the Hong Kong Dragon Boat race, so it's a weekend every year in August, 2-day races, and basically there's 2 different lengths. There's a 250 meter and a 500 meter, and there's different heats for you to qualify to the finals. So we typically send out from Con Ed about 5 or 6 boats, and if we qualify, we're in the finals, and we always have teams that qualify. We don't always win the finals, but we're always in it, so we're competitive.
So what's the concept of the whole race?
The whole race, it's like a Chinese tradition. It's like a festival celebrating a poet in history. So every year they race in dragon boats and they celebrate this poet, what he did.
And how long do you guys train for?
We train for about 3-4 months every year.
And for how long?
Every weekend, we Saturdays or Sundays. Certain more gung-ho paddlers, they go both days. So wow. It's pretty extensive training.
So is the training very intense?
Just water training, but we also have land training every Wednesday in the corporate headquarters. So people that want to just get stronger on the floor, we do that also.
So how many people per team?
We have up to 20 paddlers, a drummer, and also a steerer.
So what does the drummer do?
The drummer sets the pace, and they're in the front, and the steerer's in the back, steering the boat.
What kind of drum do they use?
It's you see, it's the big drum, and there's one stick that they beat on it with to set the pace.
Okay. So are you guys a very tight-knit team?
Yes, I've been on this team since '05, and there are people that have been here longer. But we also have a lot of fresh faces, new employees in the company. So it's a good place to network also, to learn about the company.
So Con Edison hosts this whole...
We sponsor it, yeah. Con Ed sponsors it every year. They're a co-sponsor of the whole event, and so that's how we have so many boats in the races.
So do you guys consider yourself as a family, as a team?
Yeah, we're pretty tight. Yeah, it's a Dragon Boat family.
So we are the Con Edison Electric Dragons.
Okay, do you have any slogan or logo for your team?
Just power.
Okay, power.
Power.
We can see from the muscles. Yeah. And how many days you've been training for this racing?
So we've been training probably about 8 weekends, starting sometime in June.
Yes.
Some of us have been practicing a little longer since April. So
Okay.
pretty much once a week we come here,
Sure.
practice about an hour.
So besides training on the water, what else you are doing?
There is land training that we have at Fort Irving Place, which is Con Edison's headquarters. On Wednesdays, it is a combination of martial arts and some Tai Chi and Qigong kind of exercises.
Okay, that's a lot. Now, how many members in your team? I saw a big group.
Well, this year we have actually a very large group. We're running about 70 people. 70.
70.
70. So we're running a lot of people this year. So we got tremendous amount of interest, and we're always happy to be a big part of this festival.
Okay, so why there are so many people want to join your team? There must be something different for our team.
Well, we're a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
And we train hard, and we have a winning record. I think the combination of all those three things makes us a go-to team.
I see. So is there any expectation rate for your team? I mean, you want to be the first one to win the big race?
Well, I mean, last year we won the regular division champions. We were one of the regular
see.
division winners. So obviously we want to keep, repeating and
Yeah.
defending our championship every
Okay.
year. So obviously, we have high expectations and we expect to have fun at the same time.
Yeah, so good luck to your team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been kind of interesting. I mean, this is a new culture. Rowing's different. We've been working together as a team, learning how to steer and becoming rowing together as a team. It's been difficult. It's a lot of fun though.
That's cool. Do you guys know the culture behind the whole race? I guess the whole festival.
JP Demon, he's our manager. He's kind of filled us in onto some of the traditions surrounding it. It's a new thing I've been trying to read up on. It's very interesting though. I find it be an honor to be part of it and that they're inviting us to join in. The drummer, do we have a drummer here?
No, Chris is our drummer.
Chris is our drummer. Basically the drummer's there to set the pace for the rest of the team. And so we know she has a direct line of the other races, so she could tell us if we need to row faster, row slower. So that's what her purpose is. Well, we're not here competing against the girls' team. We're all actually one team, all representing the fire department. We just, as we started doing this, we noticed that we had a lot more people involved, so we had enough people for two boats. So we have the women's team that's going to be competing in the all-women's leg. They're also going to be competing in the Municipal Cup representing the department. And we're going to be rowing in the Heritage Cup. So it's not a competition between the two of us. We're all like really rooting for each other on. And it's just kind of like as a weeks of training, it's kind of developed to where we divide into a women's and men's team. So I think just being part of this race is really an honor, and I don't know if there's anything to win. I mean, there's a lot of teams that have been doing this for years. We just only started doing this a few weeks ago, so obviously learning timing is a very big thing with this type of race. So we're still just feeling our way around. So just competing for us and representing the department and being part of the culture is really what's important to us right now.
We still want a victory.
We would like to win, but we're going to get some really tough competitors out there.
What is that in your hand?
It's a GoPro.
What do you do with that?
I just record whatever we're practicing on, see who's offbeat or not within the same rhythm.
Okay, so is this something that you guys afterwards review? Like look it over as a team or just as an individual? Look it over?
I coach them, so I review it. I'll see whoever's off, that I'll tell them to try to catch up. If I'm on the boat and I'm concentrating on where I'm going, I'm not going to be concentrating on everyone that's rowing.
Where do you usually sit in the boat to be able to properly captain this?
I'm the steerer, so I see everybody.
Okay, so you see everybody. Can we see you with this on for the camera? And the hat.
And the hat.
I want you to look official like when I saw you walking by. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
That's good.
Keep watching as the Dragon Boat teams share their experiences and training.
大家好，我是艾薇，您正在收看的是 Crossings TV。那么今天呢，是我们下周龙舟比赛最后一次训练的日子，我们非常有幸请到了一个队伍和我们一起，让我们来多了解他们一些 secrets 和他们的 training progress。大家好。
哎，你好。
那你们 What's the team's name?
We are the New York Dragon Riders.
Wow, we can feel their power. So we know it's not only a power that works for your team. So is there any secrets for a team to get a win?
Well, the goal is to paddle at the same time, the synchronization, and then also there you talk about secrets.
Yep.
There are a lot of secrets, but
lot of
my
secrets?
secret is to try to balance the boat
Yeah.
And then, well, you have to know your team members. That's why I know every single one of them. I will put them into this the formation that will be outperform others.
You know every one of them?
Yes.
So how many members in your team?
We have over 50.
Over 50.
And we're putting in 3 boats.
Okay.
Actually, we represent the Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office in New York and Friends of Hong Kong. So we all love Hong Kong, and we are all united in this dragon boat race.
Wow. Very powerful team and very passionate team. So, 这是你们第1年来参加这个比赛吗？
我们是90年代初已经开始了这个比赛，其实我们是这一个活动其中一个就最初的创办人。现在我们也是这个活动最大的 sponsor， 所以我们很开心可以继续支持这个活动，因为今年是我们香港贸易经济办事处的30周年的纪念，所以我们也会继续去支持这一个比赛。
那感觉这么多年比赛下来，自己觉得最大的变化在哪里呢？
最大的变化，我们就请邓先生说一下，因为他在90年代初呢已经开始参与这个比赛。
最大的那个变化就是可以说，23年前第1届的话，那个是不在节里，是在那个 East River， 在东河上面比赛，而且那个时候参加的队伍比较小，只有10来队。现在这个活动越来越大，而且就是有，按照我的相信哦，可能我的数字还是错的，应该是超过180队左右吧。现在这个竞争，所以现在这个变化，我们看见很多人来参与，而且在那个下个礼拜比赛的日子，那个2天了。除了我们比赛的队伍之外，还有其他很多的那个我们纽约的市民来参加，所以我们很高兴这个活动越来越的这个壮大。
是的，所以就这个关注度是越来越高了。
是。
Okay, I have one more question for the gentleman there.
Team captain.
Yeah. I know many of the team players prefer bring their own paddles here. So, did you bring your own?
No. We use the regulations of the dragon boat. Which means that we don't bring any of our own equipment to supply for us when we do the races.
Sure. How do you like the training today?
Training today was very good. I'm very proud of everybody.
Yeah, it's raining. It's been raining.
It doesn't bother us. Rain, sunshine. As long as we get out there and we do our very best, I'm the proudest person out here.
Yeah,
and Hong Kong always weathers the storms.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes, we do.
Go for everything.
I see.
These guys have been with us year on, year out, year on. We're always here. So I'm very proud of everybody that's actually been part of the team for the past 3-4 years. I pull my hands out to you all.
Okay, so what's your slogan?
Our
slogan is Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong.
and we will reveal our secret slogan next week.
Oh, next week.
It will be on our T-shirt.
Yes.
Okay, so we have to wait for one more week.
Yeah,
okay, so good luck to your
Thank you
racing
very
for
much.
next weekend.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Today is the last training session before the real racing on next weekend. So we are very happy to have the whole team here to let us know more about the race and about the training. So nice to meet you guys.
Hi.
Hi. So what's the name for your team?
We're the Dragonflies.
Dragonflies. Do you have a slogan for your team?
Harder, deeper.
And how many days you've been training?
Well, we train on the weekends, so pretty much just once a week for this event. They let us about an hour.
Okay, so besides on the water, what else you do for the training?
Well, individually, we leave it up to everyone to do their own workout routine, team building exercises. Maybe we get together maybe once a week or so, just to hang your head.
Sometimes drinking. It's good exercise.
That works.
Well, just for planning side, socialize, just to make sure we get a good chemistry, between our teammates and everything.
Okay, let me ask the female leader a question. How do you like the game?
Oh, I love it.
You love it?
Yes, I love the team. We have good spirit, and we get together and we love it.
Sure. And I know some of the players prefer their personal paddle, so you bring your own, or you just use the one they offer here?
We use the ones that they offer here. For race day, we usually get they usually bring in the nice new paddles for it. So really haven't had any complaints about for the race conditions.
Did you guys the first time attend this event?
No, this is not our first event. I mean, we've been doing this event for pretty much since 2000.
Wow,
so,
that's a long time.
Yes.
It's not your first time? No. Okay, I see. Very professional teams. Okay, so good luck to your race on next weekend.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, what team are you guys on?
We are representing Standard Chartered Bank. Our team name is the Standard Chartered Dragons. This is my first year.
But as a bank, this is our second year. We actually won our first race last year.
So this is our second year competing in the Hong Kong Dragon Boat race here in New York. Standard Chartered Bank has a very long and rich history in the Asian markets, especially Hong Kong, so it was only natural for us to participate in this event. As a team, this is our 6th week.
Yeah, sixth week, yeah.
We've been training for 6 weeks.
And each week we're just getting better and better. And we're ready for race day next week.
Some teams practice for all year round. I mean, it's a pretty big event, not just here, but globally. They have races all over. Like last week there was a race in California, there's races in Canada. It's pretty big. It's all about technique. It's about 70% technique and about 30% power. So it's all about getting your technique, your frames, how you roll, being in sync with your teammates, the timing. It focuses on teamwork. It's all about teamwork. So you can have the most powerful people in the world on the boat against very petite people, but if the people are in sync, they will win. So it's all about teamwork and being in sync with each other. You guys gonna form a team next year?
Stay tuned as the Dragon Boat teams race it out in the raging waters of Meadow Lake. The 23rd annual Hong Kong Dragon Boat Festival has attracted a diverse, multicultural audience of more than 50,000 attendees, making it the largest and the longest-running event of its kind in New York City. It features traditional Chinese food, music, folk art, martial art demonstrations, and live performances for a unique, action-packed, multicultural New York weekend.
All right, so the teams are all here. We're ready to begin. Once again, welcome to the 23rd Annual Hong Kong Dragon Boat Festival in New York. I want to thank all of our sponsors, VIPs, and elected for being here to help us kick off the opening ceremony of our biggest festival ever, 188 teams. Let me introduce you to the festival organizer and chairman of the board. Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for Mr. Henry Wan. Henry.
Welcome, welcome. This is our 23rd year of the festival, and the weather is perfect today, so I hope that you'll enjoy the festival. This year is certainly a very special year for us. We have done two things before the festival to promote the festival and promote this mostly multicultural event. One is we went to actually Times Square to do an opening ceremony and do a dart iding ceremony in Times Square. And then we were invited to do a opening bell ceremony in New York Stock Exchange. As you all know, the Times Square is the crossroad of the world in terms of the cultural sense. And of course, New York Stock Exchange is the crossroad of the world in terms of financial area. So we're happy that we've been able to get all the people together and trying to promote and have people enjoy this mostly community and multicultural event.
The Hong Kong Dragon Boat Festival celebrates Chinese customs and traditions and offers our residents of all backgrounds the chance to experience this community's rich heritage. This year marks the 23rd annual festival with more than 180 competing teams, as well as connoisseurs of Chinese culture from across the 5 boroughs and beyond in attendance. This weekend's event is sure to be the best one yet. Therefore, I, Michael Bloomberg, or his representative, Mayor of New York, do hereby proclaim August 10th and 11th, 2013, in the city of New York as Hong Kong Dragon Boat Festival in New York Days.
You will be pleased to know that this is actually the largest Dragon Boat Festival in the entire United States.
This is one of the biggest multicultural, multiracial event.
It's festivals like this that make Queens the greatest county, the greatest city, the greatest country in the world. So thank you all for getting this done and doing this. God bless everyone.
We have a record number of teams competing, 188 teams.
Whoever is rowing, I wish you the best of luck.
Congratulations, thank you, and go get 'em.
May the best team win.
Attracting over 2,000 participants competing in the dragon boat racing and more than 50,000 spectators, the festival will continue to be a tradition in New York City. Until next year, thank you for watching the 23rd Annual Hong Kong Dragon Boat Festival on Crossings TV, where cultures meet.
I didn't get the flip over. I didn't get the flip over, but I got when you guys were just sitting in the water.
We did a cool over.
It was a safety video. It was a practice.
It was
a controlled sink.
Yeah.
Controlled sink.
I think what you should use for safety at the beginning for all the teams. We just kept paddling. Yeah, so we're like doing it. Alright, come on. That was like Captain Jackson Arrow at the beginning.
Look what you did to our drum.
Oh God.
We are the Fire Dragons.
Is that?
Wait, do a retake? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. We are the Fire Dragons. We are Dragons. We are